Hello everybody, Fuzz here. Welcome back to Let's Play Broken Crescent 2.4.2 Oman. I'm going to check real quick to make sure we're recording because I've had some issues, mostly my own doing. But while you're probably just looking at the screen there, alright, looks like we are recording. So while you're looking at the screen there, you'll see that people aren't happy. And I alluded at the end of last video that I couldn't figure out why, and it's because when I hit, like a noob, this is 100% noob behavior, I hit a button that would auto-manage everything, and when I unhit that button, you know what these guys did? They decided to just tax the ever-living bejesus out of everybody. So a lot of places that were low taxes, or a lot of places that were medium taxes, stuff like that, they got super pissed off. However, I have a ton of money right now because of that accident, and part of me wonders if that's not a legitimate strategy that better players than I have stumbled upon. You know, basically, yeah, pop up taxes to high, then, you know, turn them back, apologize to your population, and just kind of go about your business. So I guess that's one method of it. These people are currently beplagued. I don't think either of those are anywhere near real words, but there's a rat there, so they're dying of the plague, so rest in peace, buddies. Sorry about that. On the plus side, that settlement will probably be happier after all those people die, so a great Abadi Madrasa. I'm going to pop those in. You know, kind of what I run into is that I'm broke and nobody likes me, so that's too bad. In some of these places I do have legitimately low taxes and they still hate me. And that's something that we're just going to have to deal with. The plus side is that I was definitely able to get enough money through that accidental thing to build the next level of buildings to make everyone less mad at me. So, you know, there you have it. Alright, let's see what happens if I just deposit that guy in Socotra. And look, normal tax rates, and people love him already. I love that island. Alright, so the Admiral Sultan, it's a hilarious name, is going to pop off here. And I do believe that I still have a... Yeah, there we go. The Great Imam's still alive, and at this point I'm kind of tempted just to let him live, because he's provided such an amazing service to me. Huh, what's that? Some sort of warped farmland. It's pretty. Anyway, so we're in Somalia now. Not much has happened in terms of what's going on off screen, mainly because it doesn't really make sense for me to do a bunch off screen if I'm recording this. I know that this video isn't getting too many views, or I don't know about this particular one, but in general this series isn't compared to some of my other videos, but I'm okay with that. I do this for myself, especially with the new YouTube things where monetization is entirely, you know, I'm just saying that turn. Monetization is entirely out of the question. Basically, before you just had to have 10,000 views, and I think they would, you know, not be a terrible person. I'm pretty sure they would monetize you. But I think now you have to get 1,000 subscribers and some level of views, or a certain amount of hours or something. You know, something that I can't really ever hope to get, because this is kind of a hobby that I do, and I'm planning on doing in the foreseeable future. I was always into writing AARs, or after action reports, when I was younger, and so I think this is just a little bit of a continuation of that, where I liked writing stories, and this is kind of me just talking out how I played the games and trying to highlight the mods that I think do deserve a little more recognition than they currently have, because we're quite a few Total War games down the road, or maybe there's a cool war game that I haven't drawn a lot of attention to. So that's my rationale, and that's the way it is. But I did, let me quickly just auto-resolve that. Is he dead? God, this guy's tough to kill. I did joke with somebody that one of my New Year's resolutions was to get $3 from YouTube, and maybe that'll still happen. I kind of doubt it, to be honest, especially now. Okay, so distance to capital and religious unrest are the biggest reasons why they hate me, so let's change that. Yeah, let's do that. So, you know, that'd be fun in the long term. I don't see it happening, and I'm totally fine with that. So I know that there's been some worry that the change of community guidelines in terms of what gets you or doesn't get you monetization would get rid of some of the smaller creators. But don't worry about me, for those of you that care. I'm planning on being here and planning on doing my thing. And that's good, and I hope that's true for a lot of other people. And so I'm just going to go through and make sure I can kind of keep up with everybody and make sure, you know, my biggest problem is I run out of money and I build things that aren't churches. I mean, really what I need to focus on is, I have to build this, is I need to convert everybody to my flavor of Islam. And until I do that, I mean, I'm pretty much SOL. That's just the only way around it, or the only way to put it. But I do have a huge army in Medina and a solid-sized army in Taima, so, you know, you might think, what's stopping you? And to that I say, it's a good question. I don't know what's stopping me from moving on somewhere. But this is a good construction report. When I play solo, I do a couple of different things. I think I create a lot of stories in my mind, because it's kind of fun, you know, you get attached to some characters, you get attached to things that you otherwise might not. For example, for fun, I'm currently playing a Empire Total War campaign, and I think that's the first time I've actually played through a campaign since maybe a year after the game's release, because I remember they released Napoleon pretty soon after that. And I forgot both how maddening that game is, but also just how enjoyable it is, especially now that I have a computer that has a lot higher graphics. So Georgia just asked me if I could give them money or they would attack, and I'm trying to get map information, and now they're mad at me. So Georgia has about a half stack next to Al-Hilla, so it might be that I have to go to war with Georgia. We'll see. I don't really care if I do, but it seems like, oh, there they go. Look at that, they're popped down right there. See them drinking some coffee. I think I'm going to plop that imam down on the bridge, because there are fewer things I trust less than a Georgian stack. Probably the only thing I trust less than that is the Mongol stack, and in general, just stacks. Never really what you want to see in a Total War game is a stack on your border. In fact, I would guess that this guy's already too far. Yeah, so let's see, what's in there? Recruitment, let's pop down some of these, and I guess that's a 3-turn unit. I think that's a pretty good mix of troops. That'll increase the Peshmerga I can get, so that's exciting. But I guess I should probably just build that. And who are they at war with? They're only at war with the Mongols. Well, that's not good at all. So they're pretty much unattached, and they're currently not really at war with anybody. Where's that assassin? There we go. And I'm going to build another spy, because I need to see what's going on, and this guy's not being cooperative. And I was trying to get him to plop right there. This is one of those things where hopefully that can block him. No, can't block him at all. Alright, so they're mad at me. I don't know what I did, but they're mad. So that sucks. I guess I'm going to build some farms there because I can. I think I talked about this last video and probably the one before, but I would really like to see a concentrated effort to kind of revamp the map of this game. I just feel like there's a lot that can be done that hasn't been done. See, that's weird because I definitely had built an Abadi Madrasa before. I feel like there's some sort of bug that I could maybe get to the bottom of, but I have to do that at some point. Anyway, let's assault Kalula, and I'm not even going to bother. They have 303 men. But I will show you the troops that they have because they're pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, 16 lost. And they're mad, and so I'm going to exterminate, which is sad, I know, but I mean, I don't want to ever come back here, so from my perspective, I kind of need to do that. And so even though this is African culture, and I'm not sure, you know, how useful it is, because I can't make any troops, so actually, I might just destroy that. Yeah, I'm going to destroy that one, because that one, for example, the town watch here is the same. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Town watch then to town guard, apparently. Well, live and learn, whatever. Let's pop down in a body masjid, and let's see how my troops are doing. Pretty well. Pretty well. I'm not even going to bother doing those. They hardly took any casualties. So we're in pretty good shape. I guess I'm going to deposit my faction leader here. So if I couldn't actually kill him, I sure as heck can make him a governor. And that's kind of hilarious to me. Plus what's nice is if he adopts anybody, or you know, something like that happens, I can absolutely just I don't know, get him to do something or other. Basically the point in capturing these is to just plop down some merchants on this ivory, and maybe the sheep, probably not the sheep though, and just make a ton of money. Here we have some fish, so that's not really helpful at all. But that'll create more trade network opportunities, and just in general be a great thing. And instead of taking that troop, that army over here into the Red Sea, I decided that I'm actually going to, not the Red Sea, yeah. Long story short, I'm going to need to deal with the Georgians at some point, so might as well start sending half a stack up to them, which means that Mercuria might escape, but that's fine. It's fine if they do. So I've built quite a bit. Let's just do a quick survey to make sure that people don't hate me. And it looks like they hate me less, so you know, positive steps. And then I also am going to want to okay, so there's a lot of troops here, not all of whom I need. So for example, that one just netted me quite a bit of money. And then let's see what happens if I dump these guys out of Medina. So I think that garrison's more than enough to handle whatever comes. And then I'm going to try to get these guys straight to Mecca before they revolt, because God knows that they like to revolt. And then we'll end turn. Excuse me, more coffee. So the good thing is that I am allied with Jerusalem, and so Georgia does choose to attack. The chances of Jerusalem joining are probably pretty high. Now that they share a border, multiple borders, I think that might be enough. And I also built some more troops, so I think Georgia might think twice. But what I saw too is that they're only allied with Armenia and the Seljuks of Rum, or whatever the faction's called now. And that's a good sign. So I'm definitely going to try to make good on that isolation. It does look like there's quite a bit of trade, actually. This is one thing that's kind of handy. You can see right away if there's trade rights. Look at all of these carts of horses coming from possibly Baghdad. That might be Baghdad. So that's troubling, but what do you know? Nizwa, there we go. Let's pop down some. So if I do that, health bonus, that's what I want. And Sana, also let's get a Barmir stand. Look at that, health bonus, boom. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what we really want in our settlements. And Socotra's going to do fine on its own. I feel pretty good about them. It's just how a matter of not pissing off places like Alshir and some of these other areas that have been very good friends of mine. I am confused because I guess I'm just building so many masjids and madrasas and, you know, you name it, I'm building it, and so I kind of lose track of everything, which I guess is a problem. Nabati Jama, conversion bonus, order bonus, morale bonus, like that's a good deal. I don't care what you say, that's a great deal. So I'm gonna plop down one of those. Just build some churches of the Abadi varietal. Right, and so he hasn't gotten killed yet. Oh man, I thought that they had a general, but they didn't. Farms. I probably gotta cut off saying it again, but I do wish that there was some sort of mapping thing, just like this stuff. Quality of life improvements, fixing some borders, making things look a little less jagged. But I still can't complain that much, so I won't. I'm done talking about it, unless there's a particularly stupid choke point, in which I will talk about it. Alright, well there's some Mongols there, so that's unusual. Let's see what that's about. It's very weird. I don't know why the Mongols would be there. Oh, and then the Jaff. Well, I'm out of money, so let's just end this. The Seljuks of Rome. That's what they are in this. The Seljuks of Rome. Because the game starts late enough where, or early enough where they're still actually the Seljuks and not Ottoman. But as far as I can remember, their faction, as you develop buildings and time moves on, they become more and more Ottoman. I think the game actually ends where you can get Janissaries, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played them. That would actually be a pretty cool campaign to play, but I'm not going to play any more campaigns of this until I can figure out between the Crusader nonsense and a couple of the other bigger than quality of life issues that have come up. I think I'll wait for someone in the forums to kind of focus on that and fix something. Alright, well Jafar the Unorthodox died. I didn't realize he existed, so that's too bad, I guess. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep on building these various things that could help with my city, like this. Because look at that, if we build one of those, that's amazing. Because squalor is high in Oman. Squalor is very high. And it does seem that this is going to become a much more crucial area than I had wanted it to be, which is too bad. So let's see, what do we have here? Apparently I have 2 spies. Well, I'm stupid then. I'm really hoping the Mongols just decide that Georgia's been causing enough trouble for them and, see what happens. Let's see, what should I do with you? I guess I'll send you this way. And then where'd that assassin go? Are you the assassin? No, they're both imams. Where's the assassin? Well, okay, I'll build an assassin now. Could have sworn I already did. Anyway, let's plop down this imam right... Oh, whoops. Plop down this imam right here. Trying to make it basically so that the Georgians can't cross the bridge, but unfortunately it's very close to the settlement. There we go. That might block him. Alright, so that's kind of one of the gamify things you can do, but I don't want to get attacked by the Georgians just yet, so I plop down a little dude to welcome them. Pretty soon the settlement's going to expand, which is good. So let's just focus on farmland. And Awa, you called it. More masjids. And let's just pop that guys up. Because basically if Georgia does invade me, or doesn't invade me, then I'll invade the units and have some fun that way. And let's just hang out down here. Oops, I forgot about that. If there's Mongols in Avaz, I wonder if that means that there are Mongols in Shiraz or wherever the heck else their settlement was. Excuse me. I think it was Shiraz. But there's also a Mongol stack right next to... Oh dear. Well, if you would have told me that the Georgians would have launched an invasion from Baghdad, I would have laughed. But here we are. So now my big hope is that the Mongols will decide that the invasion of everywhere is going as planned, and it's time to invade Georgia again. Because they're sure thinking a lot, and I don't know what they're thinking about. Alright, so what's going on here? Death stalks the land. Sewer now has the plague because of trade. They're trading with literally everybody. I don't even know who I'm trading with. So that's unfortunate. Let's build some farms. Because I can. So I will. Okay, besieged Achela. We know that. We'll deal with that. Faction destroyed. The Karakatai. Well, rest in peace, but hopefully that means some good things. Let's check out Aiden. Let's see how they're doing. They're not doing great. They're still mad at me. 28% bonus due to law. So I guess with this settlement, it's pretty much, can I build enough stuff that everyone doesn't hate me? I guess. That's a caution. More law. Why is everything law? Let's hold off for a second because I need to go back to Socotra. You need a dock. I don't care if you don't like that dock. And Kalula, you need some masjids still, because if you'll notice, Kalula, they're hodgepodge, but none of it good, except for 5% of it good, from the perspective of my faction, of course. But to be honest, the fact that they haven't revolted when I have that stupid little dude, that's pretty good. Alright, diplomacy. Oh no. What the heck, they attacked me. How are they not at war with Jerusalem? Or with the Georgians? Well, that's dumb. Alright, how long is it going to take Admiral Talha to get here? 12 years. Pretty much 12 years. Alright, and Captain Dema. Captain Dema, what's up with you, buddy? Oh dear, they have a lot of troops. I'm definitely going to have to fight this one behind walls. Al-Najif. First of all, let's pop everybody out of that city, because if I don't, then they might die when it gets taken. And Assassin. Quite a few people offend me. Georgian family member, Saba. I don't know, let's try it, 5%. Did that work? It did! Hey, what do you know? Alright. Well, we just killed some random Georgian. Ah, that guy's a dick. Alright, are you a diplomat? You are a diplomat. Hey, Shiraz is Mongol. Heck yes, I am so happy. Okay, so Shiraz is Mongol, and not only is Shiraz Mongol, but they're about to take Avaz, so that's good. Are they at war with Jerusalem? I don't think so, we just checked, didn't we? Jerusalem. Makuria, Kipchaks. Where are the word Kipchaks? Alright, well hopefully they'll invade Basra and just sack it. I don't care, sack Basra, whatever. Because that'll be good for me. And it's clear that I need to get a serious army together, so let's do that. Yes, all 2 of you soon will march against the enemy, and they will wonder what hit them. Okay, so I actually have like a couple of units ready to go. This time let's mass everybody in Suhar, because that's where there's more people. Shahab, send you there. And outside of Shahab we have, well, that's great, because we can actually build 2 armories, so it's only 2 turns from now that reinforcements are coming. What happens if you guys leave? They're fine. Don't pay attention to them, they're fine. Just lower the tax rate. Alright, end turn. So the Mongols killed the Karakatai. The Mongols are at war with the Volga Bulgars. The Mongols are about to kill the Eunids. Georgia is about to attack me. Are they trying to make peace? Are they trying to bribe? A lot of questions. I just don't want them to attack right now because I don't want to end the video right here. But now I'm kind of bated breath right now. Okay, good. Very good. What I said that for is I'm moving soon, like very soon, and basically I only budgeted another 7 minutes for this video, and so if the Georgians attack, then I'm just gonna have to say, alright, well, next turn we're gonna deal with whatever nonsense occurs because of that. So Sur is still getting rocked. However, I am making some serious money at least, so that's positive. Actually, why don't I just kill more people? I mean, assassins are really stupid to me in this game. Oh, there he goes. So I don't really care if they die or if they live or what. Looks like the Mongols actually lost that battle. Impressive. But there are more Mongols in Basra, so I hope they fall in the swamps and die. Meanwhile, I can't recruit anybody else here, but I've got a solid enough army. So I guess we'll just have to turn here to our friends. Oh, shoot. Those dudes just came from Sur. They have the plague. I just gave the plague to my city. God. Oh, dear. Did I mean to do that? Some may say that we will never know. However, I can tell you that was really stupid. I can't believe I did that. I gave everybody the plague. Well, now I gotta wait for the plague to blow over, so looks like everybody else is gonna meet in Muscat, cause hey, what do you know? Full settlement. And I think this is the one where I can actually build everybody, right? Or no? Let's see. Who can I retrain? I can retrain you. I'll retrain you. And then I'll kind of figure out what's going on with everybody else. I think I can do something. Well, alright, now let's check out these little settlements. They don't hate me. Salala. Salala's turned out to be a total MVP of this area. So I'm just gonna spend a lot of money making trade goods good. What does this say? Oh, I see. There's a 5 ellipsis end of a sentence, and it says, "But beware, just as great wealth flows from the waters, so too lurks the dangers. Keep the eye on the number of rats on your ships." So I'm pretty sure I'm like plaguing myself by building trade posts. But you know, it is the medieval times, so what are you gonna do? And with 666 denarii left, or whatever, not denarii, that doesn't sound right. I guess this is it. Let's just Can I leave you guys there? Are you gonna be fine? They'll be fine. Maybe I'll give them one more guy. No, can't afford anybody. Yeah, they'll be fine though. And let's go down to Jazan, which is no longer plagued. Literally, no longer plagued. Alright, looks like Swan has been taken care of. And Frim is next. Frim and then Fuzz. But they're doing some serious damage. Let's end turn. Ceasefire. I will absolutely accept that. That is wonderful. Look, now they're happy. Maybe the Mongols are going to attack them. I bet they're going to attack me again on like 5 turns, but that really gives me the time I need because I want to roll these guys. I am so sick of them. And we'll see what comes. But on the plus side, we don't have to cut the video a couple minutes short. Alright, Mongols, attack Georgia. Alright, I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of money. Death stalks the land because they're killing freaking everybody. It's such a waste of money and time and everything. Alright, however, Muscat, this place is in good shape. Okay, so these guys just... I don't want to train like 50 of them, I just want to train a couple of them. And cavalry, I think I could use one more cavalry unit. So I will do that. So Muscat is set. They're doing great. And then once this place is done getting plagued, I guess Nizwa is going to be the place to be. Arabian infantry, they're not terrible. Also not terrible. So I'm doing decent outside of the fact that I'm full of plague bears. Actually, can I build stuff in Qatif? I've never actually looked at the recruitment. No, their recruitment's still garbage. Which begs the question, why are they even a castle? And the Abadi Jama's coming in. Actually, it's not coming in because that's a lot. I guess trade goods aren't the worst thing in the world, so we'll do that. And then we're going to visit Al-Hilla itself because I sense that it could use some just people feeling good, you know? You don't want to just make your citizens feel like you're leaving them to die. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to retrain, you know, who I can. Mainly by shoving this unit around and, you know, saying, there you go, take a couple, take a couple. But it looks pretty good. Everybody's just a little sad because that was a long siege, but they'll be fine. But they always are. And I guess we should build some... I guess that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and feel good about that situation all of a sudden because the Mongols are clearly deciding that they're going to finally make some moves there, and everybody seems to be kind of settling into a less ridiculous way of living. But now I have to do daily races because Aden is not happy. Why are they not happy? Unrest. Just general unrest. So I'm going to plop down an Imam and an Abath infantry. That little noise you heard was them being upset at me, I guess. That was my timer. Alright, so maybe this will be a man of the hour event. Nope, not at all. Alright, so we'll deal with this next turn where I can take care of those guys. Actually, let's just deal with it now, huh? Alright, make you guys retrain. This still blows my mind that I didn't know this feature existed. And everybody seems pretty happy otherwise, so that's good. Can I build anything in Jazan? No, but I can retrain that guy. That's good enough. So it looks like I'm pretty much done here. Let's see. Avaz is, there's a lot of Mongols, but there are also a lot of the Unids. Mongols are still hanging around Georgia, so that explains that. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's have some fun and move this guy. Okay, so frame. Alright, well I think that pretty much covers it for this episode. That guy wasn't a spy, he was an assassin. Well, like the wind, I will leave no trace. I love that line. Yeah, you know what? Let's call this good. We finished capturing Kalula. We both kind of fought off, I guess. Let's just say we fought off an invasion of Georgia, so I feel good. Thanks for watching, everybody. When we come back, the hopefully unplagued army will be able to move out, and we will march it up and take on Georgia. I think the Mongols actually like us, so hopefully that Georgian campaign will be pretty great. And then I'll control Baghdad, which would be sweet. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.